is each of us has this invisible control panel on our chest of buttons. And the people in our life learn really quickly which buttons they can push and get a reaction. So I'm going to give you some of the common supervisor buttons. Just make a note of any of these ones you might be susceptible to. Common supervisor buttons. The fairness button. You're not being fair. Now I'm going to try to explain all the things I've done to make sure that I'm being fair. That's why sometimes games are called detours. Now I'm over here, we're talking about whether or not I'm fair. We're no longer dealing with their unacceptable behavior. So it's a detour. So fairness button. The authority button. They're challenging my authority. Nobody can do that without your permission. We'll look at that one again a little bit later. Respect. They're disrespecting me. I think we're all really sensitive to that these days. The friendship button is really hard because a lot of times you've been working with people for a long time, and then you have to hold a friend accountable, and I thought you were my friend. Oh, that's painful. And related to that is the caring button. If this company really cared about employees, now I'm going to try to convince you of all the things we've done to prove that we care about them. Yeah, okay. The integrity button, anything that suggests that you are somehow less than honest and trustworthy. And the competence button. I used to work with this really delightful young woman, and she didn't know quite how to deal with me because it was the first time in her life that she had a peer who was older than her mother. And I noticed that when she talked to me about computers, she would slow her rate of speech because I'm a little older and I might not get that technology stuff. Now, I wanted to say to her, I've been using computers for longer than you've been on the flipping planet. But that's my button. I had to remind myself she was doing this with really kind intentions. She was doing this to be helpful, not to put me down. That's my button. That's not her behavior. Knowing what your buttons are, you can start to work to disconnect your buttons. Those of you who are parents, you've already discovered this because they've got that guilt button. Yeah. Madison's house, they go to restaurants where you go inside and sit down. Fine, go and live with Madison. Yeah.
My favorite one is